Still do that. The first one never went through. So I just kind of went ahead and just saw what I could get. If it goes through, it goes through. Eliminate each other. Don't do it. Stolen AP. fish crate lifts. Right. Catch 5 fish. Finish 3 to row, 5 live.
Jim and I are just too similar. Maybe one day I'll find my own Karen.
Craggy. So it's like craggy. Get some weapons. Catch some fish. What's this? storm's on our side. Let's go catch a fish. That'll say what kind of fish. Let's say fish. Bro, Misty. Okay, so I mean, either those come. No. Challenges. Let's try week 6. Rickety Ray, Pleasant Park. Land of the Authority if there's time. I just. Get your weapon at Stack Shack. Jocks, Salty. Just raise up row, many players, collecting stone from rapids, rest. Flying balls, the arnicades, collect the floating rings, was gain health of shields from slur, so nothing else we can bring down. Cool. So let's just try to win. Let's do the retail row.
Okay, we're leaving for hospital.
Okay. More retail. Only 3 eliminations, so hopefully there's only 3 people other than me. Hopefully they don't kill each other. Maybe like 5 people. 5. Yellow house, yellow house, yellow house. Okay, so I'm already seeing flames. What you got? Give me some ammo. do it again. That's 203 lost. Nah, I'm not sweating. I just play because it's fun still. Like, I mean, a lot of people are like, Fortnite's not fun anymore. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of fun. I don't care if people are sweating all the time. People are better at the game than I am. Cool. Over here. We'll take the chest of this house. sweet. Is so let's go this way.
I told you I'm not dating anyone. And even if I was, I don't think it's the same thing.
Cool.
I mean, I do fall in love, like when it's for real. The last person I'm gonna talk about it to in the universe before my real lovers. Trust me, I fall in love easily. I just got some friends over here this morning. Still got
Hola.
plenty of cards.
Hello.
Sweet.
Hello.
Hola.
Can you hear me?
Do I hear you?
I'd leave match. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes. No. Bitch. Answer me. Can you hear?
Not one bit.
Really?
This is Sprinkles. She was my
Nolan.
best friend. I kept her going till we
Yeah,
honestly all met.
Oh, there we go.
I asked her if she would
I just wasn't talking.
Hopefully that doesn't get you copyrighted.
Halloween last year. Just a couple of kittens. Out of the town.
Hola.
This was your uncle's dental.
I need 10 more. Oh my gosh. I so
Chase, answer your damn
close.
phone. Nolan, can you hear me?
Yes.
I
Then,
did
then how
it.
can Chase not hear me?
Chase. Hey, Chase.
Mhm.
Can you hear Adam?
Yeah, I can hear him now.
What? Really?
Yeah, I honestly cannot hear you beforehand.
Okay.
Does that
Well,
mean have I answered my phone enough?
let me close the damn Xbox app because it takes half my freaking bandwidth. Okay, you can stop texting me now, Chase.
Answer your phone.
I'm right.
Hey,
Chase,
we're the
I am
exact
drunk.
same level.
I'm mad because of these challenges. Don't want to mess with me right now.
Have you done the build a spaceship event?
Yes, I've done the spaceship.
Oh, okay.
I need to go to Misty Meadows.
I thought it was
so-
an event. I thought it was
I didn't
an
say event, I
over.
said pageant.
Hey. We're going to Misty Meadows. If you find a flare gun, give it to me. Okay?
Oh, who says I don't want to get to level 90?
Excuse me?
I want to get to level 90.
I'm just trying to get to 100 here. And then cars come tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. I gotta stream that tomorrow. I should have played Minecraft tonight. I should have Minecraft tonight. Because I told them I was gonna switch between the two because I missed Fortnite. And they're like,
But you lied.
and they were like, okay, that's fine. And I was like, cool, so we're playing Fortnite tonight, forgetting that the cars are coming tomorrow. So I either gotta choose, do I lie and play Fortnite tomorrow and do car content, or do I do Minecraft content tomorrow?
Fine, how about you do this? How about you hold a poll overnight and then you do whichever one has the highest?
Oh, they'll go Fortnite out of the way, so it doesn't matter.
Well then, that way you can tell that you never lied
What
because
is it
you asked
called
them.
when remember when Abraham Lincoln got all of the votes? What is that called?
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, I know exactly.
It's a word, but I don't know.
Oh, so I started school on the 18th, right? And one of my classes is history from post World War I till now.
Oh, you're
And I-
finally finishing
And
school.
I talked to Grammy because she lived in Chicago during the gangster era, and one of my chapters. So like I think
You
it's
said
chapter
challenges.
I think chapter 4 through 6 is about the gangster era in Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles during the time. So like Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
Frank Sinatra.
I love Frank Sinatra. He's probably one of the best singers on this planet. Before he died in 1995, but still.
That's a big claim.
Al Capone. He really was. If you actually listen to his music, he was a great singer. I listen to My Way
Man.
on a daily by Frank Sinatra.
Stream is so annoying because I really just want to play it right now, but I can't.
What?
I want to play songs from him now.
Yeah,
But no, I
it's still
can't.
it's copyrighted still.
No duh, Sherlock. No duh.
Hey, where are we going? I said we were going Misty. Okay, I guess we'll go Salty.
Well, you're following us, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either.
Well, it's this mate noob, and whenever I hear a ping and I see it, I'm just like, okay, we're going there.
Okay,
That's
dude.
what I thought. And then I heard.
Yeah,
This
mate
does not look
noob.
my house like. Adam, does this look like my house one bit?
No, but I'm taking this chest on the back
See?
porch.
Oh my
I
god,
can't
yeah,
see
it
it.
does. Like, if you looked at the front of it.
Chase,
No.
come here, I got something for you. You're right.
No,
Come
I
here.
disagree.
There you go.
Whatever.
I
Oh, Adam. So,
You suck.
today I read, this, like, article, and it's called,
You weed.
hold on. Yeah, it was this funny article, and it's called, like, I forgot who it is.
Oh,
What is it
alert.
called? Nolan Lies.
One of the classes I had to take, because I was trying to decide between German and Japanese, but it turns out I can't take German because I'm not a high school student.
Oh, well, guess what? Guess what?
Why
So
would
I know
you
I'm
not
German.
taking
Spanish?
Japanese. I'm taking Japanese. I already
I
know
know German.
Spanish.
I know German.
Well, then they would have been
What does
in
this
the
mean?
class.
Oh,
Act
damn.
dumb, and then you just aced all the tests.
I wanted to learn
know how to
something
do
new,
good
so
in-
I went with Japanese. So basically, my classes are Informatics 101,
That's
which
not what I meant
is
to do.
computer stuff. I'm taking a chemistry class because I'm really good at chemistry.
Help.
I'm coming.
I'm at 1 HP literally.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw your health and I was like, oh.
anyways, so I'm taking chemistry, history, Japanese. I have to take an art class, so I'm taking theatrical class, informatics, and hold on, I got one more. I'll pull it up here in a minute.
I don't care about these fancy words.
Well, guess what?
Got my
Dude,
whole
why are you
life to worry
pickaxing me?
about
I didn't
that.
take your stuff. I almost said it back to you.
No
Like a
one,
bad.
hush.
You would have been fine.
Oh, and I'm also taking calculus. I'm not taking calculus.
I know German, by the
That's
way.
serious.
I know German.
You do
I
not know
speak it
German.
fluently. Baum! That means tree.
9!
I know more Spanish than you
9?
do German.
Yeah. Guess what? I know
Bratwurst.
so don't.
Sauerkraut. I know German.
You don't have the accent, you need to scream it. You have to yell, Sauerkraut!
Sauerkraut.
And
Oh,
no,
You gotta
I
get that
remember.
big bulge mouth.
I also know how to
Sauerkraut!
I also know how to say Hail Hitler, which is Sie Heil.
I want to yell that, but I have a feeling that would not be good.
I
could
dare you.
face.
I dare you.
How do you say it again?
No.
Sie Heil.
This little.
Sauerkraut!
Sie Heil.
Like that.
It's more
Sie
like.
Heil.
I remember those
it's-
one.
Okay.
I
so
learned in
think about
German
this
and
way.
it was
Hold on.
like, shut your face, grandma. Shut your face, grandma.
Why did
Okay.
you look that up?
Okay,
I don't know, I didn't
hold on,
do
hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on. Shh, shh, shh. So when you're saying Hail Hitler, you're saying basically if you're listening to it in English, you're saying see Kyle, and then you're adding a k to it. So it's Kyle.
Kyle.
Basically,
Ow!
it's more like Sikal.
Dude, this is
So-
not. Oh my god.
And then if you want to
Oh,
know
I
some
wanted to click at it.
Bosnian,
I don't
Suck
want to
my
know
dick.
Bosnian.
suck my
What?
dick is Bushimikulis.
Why do you look up this stuff?
I don't look up this stuff. I have Bosnian friends, and you guys live in St. Louis, which is basically the Bosnian capital of America. So if you ever look at a Bosnian,
and so they be telling you to do that, huh?
so
You
if
need to
you,
get some new Bosnian friends.
most of my friends are Bosnian, so it's okay. Because I have Ikram, I have Misho, I have Amir, I have Gino. So I mean,
Gino. I
Half
want
of
to
them like on
Gino.
your wife's side, aren't they?
what?
On half
I
of
wanna
them
meet
like your
Gino.
wife's side.
No, I've known them. Miso, I've known since I was 6 years old. Ikram,
I know one of them's like one of those relatives or something.
Ikram, I've known since.
Isn't Ikram that like one emo kid?
No,
That's
he's
like your
not.
same age.
He's not emo, but he is the same age as me. I'm 9 days older than him. And I've known him for almost 15, 16 years.
Fireworks.
That's
Look
so
at me.
bothering. Oh, it's
What?
up here. Okay. Yay, I got all the coins. I'm a goated gamer. I remember I learned, I don't know why, but I was bored, so I looked up Russian curse words. And I remember how to, I don't want to say the F word. Hold on, let me think.
Oh,
It was like,
fuck you in Bosnian is jebise.
oh,
Yeah,
good.
but
Yes. So if you ever
Well, that
get
guy pinged a
mad,
helicopter.
oh, and if you want to say suck my dick, you pussy, you go bushime kuris lapichka.
Okay.
sounds like something Tyler would want to know. Leave out of. Oh, I'm not pulling up. There's not enough. Oh,
Are you can do damage?
Hey,
You don't have enough followers. You don't have. You have a 2 or 3 sub yet?
Oh, I thought you could use. Oh. I apologize for that.
No.
Chase, why do you have my son on your back?
It's actually my
Why did
son.
you give him guns?
My
No, it's
son.
not.
Yeah.
Well, Was he based in space? I think not.
Stop. I know very little
Holy crap!
Spanish, and all of it's like good night and stuff.
Good night. Okay.
Well,
Jace.
whatever. Your English is the most exact on words, okay?
I'm dead. So I had no weapons.
I may want
mean,
to. I may
want
just
pump
learn
one.
Russian.
I'm also.
I may just
extremely
learn
drunk.
Russian.
You will not learn Russian.
I'm German.
Oh, nice.
No, I didn't say I was. I want to learn Russian. Because I watched Stranger Things and there's a lot of Russian in that.
Nolan, what's your last name?
Bond.
Hold on, I can't
Bond. Casey
Nolan
Bond.
Krabs.
Nolan Casey Bonds. Now people can look up his mom.
hear it. Bronze? Like the
Bond.
Yes.
B-A-O.
Like yes, a medal. No, my name is Nolan Goot. My name is Goot McKyakin.
Don't listen to anything he
Okay,
says.
so bronze, right? That is very English name. You understand me now?
Okay, whatever.
Your ancestors probably come from England. You know what? I'm going to look this up. Just to make sure.
Is that your
It's not
England
Bond.
accent?
What's your actual last name?
It's kind of.
Bonds.
Why do you need to know this?
B-A-O-N-S.
Oh, Bonds. Bonds. Like.
Shut up!
Orf.
I can't help it that I'm more intellectual to learn 3 languages and forget them all.
Bushimi Kuruslapichki.
I feel like Chase would be the person who like learns like Japanese or something, forgets English, and can only speak in Japanese.
Let me tell you this big old fail his mom did when he was in like elementary school. She tried to put him in Chinese school.
I know.
And it worked, and I only
Chase
speak
said
It
he
did
had
Chinese.
not.
5
It did not.
girlfriends.
You did not know Chinese whatsoever. You maybe knew 5 words.
Yeah, as a kindergarten, I was pretty good. This is
Ni
what I
hao,
know.
Kailan.
Well, guess what?
There's 2.
Well, guess what? I know 1 German. That makes me basically Harvard degree. This person's jump jacking. I'm gonna. Oh, you're that guy's the right thing. Don't pickaxe me. Oh, I can do that.
No, lo siento.
Oh, actually, let me tell you. Nolan comes from Hungarian, Serbian, Croatian, or Bosnian heritage.
He
Bosnian.
has none of those.
Bosnian. I'm German and
Doesn't
Irish.
With
That
your
does
last
not
name
make you
B-A-N-S? That heritage is
B-A-R-N-E-S.
Oh.
Like a bond.
Like
Oh
a
my-
barn and then yes.
You know what? I'm going to Misty. Screw you. Barnes. Okay, Barnes. Now that is an Irish name. Okay. Bonds. B-A-N-S is what someone told me a minute ago. I'm drunk, so I
No.
can't hear anything.
Nobody said that.
Chase, yes you did.
Well, not in my head, I didn't.
Not in my head.
No. Why did you make your voice? Oh no. Why did you try to make your face so
You know
low?
what? I go full German now. Jennifer
Oh,
is a
no.
party pooper.
That does not sound like the German I know.
I remember
You
I had
actually
a
heard a
friend,
German person.
and he's
They sound like a
British.
gay person.
Not British.
No, they sound like they're screaming at people.
I had a friend and
No,
he was
that's-
like English,
that's
and
the
he has an
Russians.
English accent. And then
Well, I like that one more.
he was like, I'm
entrapped
when
for
I
my
asked
own
him
kind.
to do American
Well, in
accent,
Mother
and he
Russia.
goes,
Uh-oh.
Melka.
Oh,
I
I'm
do
dead.
Melka.
This sucks. I landed with 3 people on me.
What a bot.
I
What a
landed with 3
large
people on me. The only thing
boat.
I have is jump pads.
Yeah, play better
Dude, you
than
could just jump pad away.
I
I
tried.
personally,
And
I
then
use jump
pickaxe
pads to
them.
just break stuff.
The charged
Like,
shotgun.
I don't
is
even use them
just
for
too
the.
good. See, Chase is down.
Yeah, and Chase
Yeah.
got killed faster. That means he's better.
Nolan, I can like your entire life.
Same. Dude, I know like 4 things about you. You never watched Dragon Ball Z, which I'm.
No, you can't
Horribly
kill
ashamed of.
anybody!
Yo, Dragon Ball Z is awesome.
I know.
I've watched one anime, and that's the only
It's
anime I will
Bleach.
ever watch.
Barnes is an old English name.
Is it? What about Nolan? I know Nolan means chariot rider
Okay, I'm not worried about
or
Nolan.
warrior.
So here's the thing about
Okay.
Barnes is that it's a name that means that a person that lives near a barn.
Sounds
doesn't-
white.
No, okay. Here's the funny thing. So Chase didn't get this last name because he got his dad's last name. But if, say, his dad wasn't in the picture and he got his mom's last name like I did, and he got Ostermeyer. The meaning of Ostermeyer in German is Eastern Farmer, which is why our grandpa's email is easternfarmer@yahoo.com. Nobody emailed him. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, literally our name is Eastern Farmer. Like, we come from farmers from East Germany. And it's weird because when the Ostermeyers moved to,
Why was that so big? Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
big and luscious. Did you guys just forget about it?
No, we tried to come. You're so far away.
anyways.
No.
Me and
You'd rather land
Cord
with a stranger than with your
Cord
friends.
had-
I see how
Well, I
it is,
didn't
man.
realize. Well, he was the first one to put down a ping, so that means, you know, instant. I don't know. They should have a third way to reboot, like, somebody. Like, if somebody dies, the reboot card goes out, then, like, you, like, give them a piece of chocolate, and they're like, oh.
Chase, you
Why are
remember,
people shooting at me?
do you remember a few years back when me, you, Papa, I think it might have been just me, you, and Papa, we went to the cemetery near Grandma's house to visit Grandpa, and Papa was showing
Yeah.
me everything around.
And you were talking about how you wanted to call, and then Papa says like, "Oh no, I called dibs."
Oh, I didn't care about the car. I really don't. I want her house. Anyways,
You ain't getting that.
Smart
house, I
decision.
can guarantee
actually,
you
no.
that.
I'm pretty sure it's in her will that I get the house. And
Why would you want that? Just to sell it?
Yes. Exactly. I want the house
Yeah,
to sell it.
Chase, you're saying, like,
That makes sense
The
to me.
only thing that I wanted that she had was what she gave you.
What'd she give me?
That Ohio State glass plate.
I never got the Ohio State glass plate.
Did she just show it to you then?
No, oh, you mean the glass plate that shows the state of Ohio?
Yeah.
You know I was born in
oh,
Ohio,
I'm
right?
such a go-to gamer, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
I live 2 minutes away from Ohio, right?
Not right
That's
now,
why-
no you don't.
Yes, I do. I live literally right across the river from Ohio.
I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna listen to songs.
I'm not moving to Georgia until January at least.
Why are you moving again?
Because it's cheaper. And Melissa wants to be near her family.
Is that closer to us or farther from us?
It's 12 hours away from Grammy's house. It's 10.5 hours away from your house. And it's 8.5 hours away from Grandma's house. So,
You better not abandon that dog.
what dog? The one I have?
Rosie.
She's
Yeah.
sitting in my lap right now.
Well, when she gets big, ugly, and costs a lot, you better not abandon her.
I'm not Melissa.
She is your wife, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
And you've
let her.
already done it to 3 animals.
I have not done it to animals. We've done it to one, and that was Jax. And I actually sold him. And that's because I was living in an apartment that didn't allow animals at the time. So I had to get rid of him. I had no other
And
choice.
technically, you don't have Titus. You just see him.
That is true. Okay,
Let's ever make characters.
now, everyone. We're landing,
Shut up,
Chase
Nolan.
knows that.
We're
I'm
landing-
so okay. We're landing Misty. We're landing Myers. Mr.
Anyways, Chase, back to what I was trying to say. Papa and I have been working really hard in trying to figure out the Ostermeyer lineage. So when we went to the cemetery that day, what we were trying to figure out is where those things were because we know who the people were at the time. Now the oldest Ostermeyer in America is buried in St. Louis, and no one knows where his grave is, and we're trying to figure that out. We're pretty sure it's right next. It's off of Gravois, and it's right next to Grant's farm, but we're not sure.
Do you think like animal DNA
Man, if
mixed
only you
into
guys
him?
lived here.
Well, Papa's done more research than I have. Let's just put that down. He has more time on his hands to do more research than I have. All I know is that in Germany,
he just kills small.
he probably does. But all I know is that in Germany, we still have 160 relatives that are unmet in Germany.
That are still living?
That are still living currently.
Of course, that are still living. No, we
Well,
haven't met this
how am I
person.
meant to know?
That is a
No,
skeleton.
no. The only Ostermeyer to come to America was Edward, which was great-grandpa's dad, so grandma's husband.
Man, I gotta go to Germany.
I remember
Her dad
like
was the only one to come. No, sorry, his dad. So great-grandpa was the only one to come to America. So the rest of them stayed in Germany. Great-grandpa came to America, started Strasbourg, and then he moved. He moved
like-
to St. Louis and died, and no one knows where his grave is because of it. But the rest of his family stayed
So like
in Strasbourg.
the Ostermeyer name technically owns the thing.
Yes.
Oh, and I have some of
tell,
that in my
tell
blood.
chat to take
So
Yes,
some of
but
my
you're
blood
not-
owns that town.
About 25% of it. Let's get that correct here, Chase.
25% is actually way bigger than I was expecting. Just gonna say.
I
I
have
was
50%.
expecting like. Well, then again.
you own 50% of a town.
No,
He
no,
doesn't
no.
own
bro,
it, but his
that's
blood
crazy.
owns it.
Okay, yeah, technically,
Oh,
no
cool.
one owns it. No one
Well-
owns it.
It's related to it.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for dying now. Kill him.
What a bot. You don't even deserve to be res right now.
Chase.
Hmm.
Chase.
So if I had to explain it better, it's just that we started.
Wait.
We have heritage there. Now there is a mayor who is a non-Ostermeyer, but I do believe that an Ostermeyer belongs in Strasbourg. Now, Papa's not gonna stay in Strasbourg. I mean, he's already
Bam.
moved out to Arkansas.
LOL.
I wouldn't mind staying in
Oh, there's a
Strasbourg,
person over there.
I actually wouldn't mind that either.
Cause it's quiet. So I mean, I can't complain.
There's a sniper, like a very good sniper.
I'm on my way, no one.
Sniper.
If anyone finds a freaking flare gun, I need it.
Found one and I used all of the rounds.
I hate you. There's a person.
I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you.
Wait, so if all
It's like their
blood, so if
sister.
25% of the Van Oosten heritage is in there, and 50% of the Ostermeyer heritage is over there, what's the other 25%? Because I only know of Ostermeyer and Van
Chase,
Oosten blood.
Chase. It's 100% Ostermeyer. You're 25%.
Haha,
No, you're
hee hee.
actually 50% Ostermeyer. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
I am
forgot that we were.
50%.
I forgot that we technically, if you're looking at our family tree, you and me are on the same line. So we're 50%.
Yeah.
Steam branch.
Even though
I
we're
understand.
10, even though we're 10 years apart, you and me are on the same line. Now, here's the thing: is that Papa recognizes that you have the Van Oosten name, so he knows that you don't care that much about the Ostermeyer name, whereas I do. If I wouldn't have had a son, so if Lucas wouldn't have been born, or Liam, and I would have had two girls, the Ostermeyer name would have died with, at least in America, would have died with Papa, if that makes sense.
Well, good job for you.
I know, right? I had two kids, and both are boys, and I'm very happy about that. The Ostermeyer nameless gets to live on. Now, hopefully they both have sons.
Hopefully. And if not, we might just have to adopt one to make it live on.
Maybe. Technically, it doesn't count because of the bloodline. Now, technically, if you really want to get into it, my,
How many Van Oostens are in... Man, why you make... I can see how this can be really fun.
You gotta recognize that Van Oosten has nothing to do with Ostermeyer, other
I
than
know.
that your dad
Other
married
than
my mom.
is-
Your mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, not my
I'm
mom.
like, wait, what? I'm like, please explain.
Nolan, there's plenty of guns over here. If
I
you
was like,
want
that's
some.
about like a what? Your mom.
I didn't realize
That's
that
a
you
big
rebooted me. I was
difference. No,
listening
it's
to a
actually not that
song.
big of a
I
difference.
apologize.
How many Van Oostens are in St. Louis now?
In
Well,
St.
not in St. Louis, but in like America.
I don't know. I haven't done that research.
America.
Because all I care about is the Ostermeyer, because that's my last name. Now,
Oh, I'm too young
here's-
to just do this by
Here's the
myself.
other
And my
thing,
dad
is
wouldn't
that
care enough.
technically there are other people within our bloodline of Ostermeyer that are still technically Ostermeyers, they just spell it differently. So there's a line of Ostermeyer, which is still part of our bloodline, that spells it M-E-Y-E-R instead of M-E-I-E-R. And then there's another one that spells it M-E-I-J-E-R, like the store that's up here in Cincinnati and most of Ohio.
Ow.
I know that I have some relatives that are literally my exact same age. There's about 2 kids, and they live on the exact opposite side of America. So like at the tippity top on the Canada line. I know that much.
The only Ostermeyers that are left is Papa and Grammy.
Do
which
sharks
live
have
Which
tongues?
live in our right?
I'm sorry. This may be a little like random. But do sharks have tongues?
Yes. Idiot.
Are you sure? You
And
like
then-
Yes!
you've never seen? I don't know.
We do know.
And then there's
Chase, are you a shark expert?
my mom, who is Jen. Jen is in Kentucky as well, as well as me, Lucas, Liam, and Melissa now. And then there's some Ostermeyers in Chicago, which is only 2. Ironically, another one of them is also named Jennifer, so the same name as my mom.
How ironic is that?
And funny enough, there is other Adam Ostermeyers, except they're not in America. They're all in Germany. There's about 30 of them, and they're all in Germany.
You have clones of yourself?
Apparently, I do.
Nice.
And it's funny enough, they're all 20 to 50 years older than I am.
I have no replicas of myself that I can just look up online. I
Nah,
do
mine-
know. There was something I do know. Some, I don't know who, but some part of my blood owns a little bit of someone that has my bloodline owns a BO company. Don't know who, but there's a BO company
Now,
that's vanished.
funny enough to say, on Grammy's side, you and me are competing for a castle in Germany.
Really?
Yes.
Chase, can I come over?
No.
You win.
So, he won't win. I'm older, so I'm currently winning, because I'm older. Now, if I die before it gets to our age group,
Chase, please
then
murder
Chase
your
wins.
cousin. I want to
What would
live in a castle.
So when you have, I have a question. When you have, when you technically own the castle, when you eventually die,
Now, it could...
Chase,
if-
it's not a
own
good
it, or will
mindset.
you?
Now, Chase,
or will you-
Chase. You and me are also in the running against Sean, Casey.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Yeah,
Obviously.
our cousins.
Sean.
It's on the Enzenbacher side, and who currently holds it is Gordon. So do you
Oh,
know
Gordon.
Ramsey.
Uncle Gordon? Uncle Gordon.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
He is the one that currently holds it. Now he can either give it to Grammy,
Probably won't happen.
Russ, or what's Grammy's brother? I can't remember his name ever. She makes fun of him all the time. He's Sean's grandpa. He's Russ's dad.
The one with the
Paulette-
tube in his
Greg,
stomach? No.
Greg. He could give it to Greg.
Greg.
Greg and Paulette, Russ's parents, Sean's grandparents. Anyways,
Now I have a question.
so if he
You
gives
were
it,
to somehow, okay.
if he gives it to Grammy, then you and me are in the running.
Oh,
That was a fun idea.
If he gives it to Greg, we're not in the running. If he gives it to Russ, we're not in the running.
We aren't
It
in the
all
running.
depends upon who he gives it to.
I highly doubt she's giving it to Grammy, so we'll probably out of the castle.
Now, technically,
I-
he could,
Is there a
because
throne
Grammy is
in the
technically
castle?
older than Greg.
Is there a throne room in the castle?
No, we don't own the castle. Here's the thing:
Well-
is that we
well,
don't
I'm just
own
saying,
it. We
is there
don't own
one?
it. Is that the Ensign
Is-
Barkers did back in medieval times? It's just that right now it got battle worn in World War I and World War II. So it's basically just a few walls and some bullet holes in a single tower. I've seen a few pictures of it.
Is there a
Nothing that
crown
can't be
room?
rebuilt.
And it's owned by the German government. And it's a museum, as a matter of fact. But
Museum? What? Museum?
yes, but if we get technically when we inherit it, it's
If.
yeah, or anyone. It's technically
When?
we can go visit it whenever we want for free. Basically, that's all it is. We still have to pay for the plane tickets, the hotels, and all that stuff. It's just that
Oh,
instead of
that's
paying a
dumb.
museum fee, we can just
Well,
go
I thought you were
visit it.
gonna live there.
No.
Oh. That's less.
So technically, it's basically you just get free tickets whenever you want, and you have to go all the way to Germany to see if you. Okay, that's you made it seem way better until you told the truth. Just gonna say, I could care less who gets it. Now, do you know it would be cool if you got some of the money from the museum? That would be kind of cool.
Got him.
I want on the
What is-
loot. Oh, you still don't.
Ayo game.
Oh, I wanted that.
Then drop the skull and you can have it.
Nope. I'll keep the scar.
There's a boast right here.
I'm taking that.
Okay, you buy it.
I got the kill. I don't know why you didn't let me have that. Okay, we need to get in the circle. Let's go.
What's the coolest thing that you and me could have
Oh my gosh, we should
possibly own?
Well, I thought it was gonna be a castle, but
Nice, I call it
angry. One scrap.
I do.
Okay.
But what's the coolest thing that we could possibly own? That's not the castle, because I don't think
A
that's all
food
that cool.
truck. I've always wanted to own a food truck.
Grandma
I'm sorry,
has a
that's
few
irrelevant.
$1 million worth of jewelry.
What?
But you
I
know,
don't
I
think
wanna own
either
my
of us are
grandma's
gonna be
jewelry.
getting that.
yeah, we're not getting that.
$millions worth?
Yes. Jewelry's an expensive. Ah!
I need help.
Love you, but I'm gonna have to leave you.
Fuck. How did he get in my box? You didn't get in my box. He wasn't even shooting at my box. Oh,
Dude!
God.
I
Oh.
hate that gun, my god.
I had him hit 3 headshots with a tac shotgun, and he got in my box without shooting my box. Fucking hacker.
You-
That's
Can
what
you
I'm
start
calling it.
answering my question? then?
Blocking hackers.
Coolest thing we can know. We can fight for the mayorship of Strasbourg and have the whole thing of Strasbourg or a freaking castle.
I'd rather the city.
Now here's the thing: is that if
With the
you run
city, we could
Strasbourg,
build
you gotta
it.
keep it.
Nolan, you aren't a part of this.
Yeah, I am.
Here's
I'm
the
in the
thing.
conversation.
Hold on, no, we can't do anything with the castle. So that's basically null and
Okay.
void. Who cares? All we can say is that hey, we're part of this big old family
You're gonna give it to me?
that used to own this castle. We used to be a kingdom in Germany thousands of years ago. That's all we can
Strasbourg's way
say.
better.
And then Strasbourg, we either gotta boost the economy of Strasbourg, do something, turn it into less of a fucking ghost town.
Turn it into
By the way,
a water park.
after this match, we gotta go to the lobby because your boy here has to pee really bad.
Okay then.
Is it a good pee or a bad pee?
Oh, it's a bad pee. I'm like 5 beers in.
Who,
I've been holding
um,
it in for like an hour.
Oh wait, so nobody owns the thing right now. Like, it's just a male. No one in our bloodline. Like,
No.
either of our
Chase?
bloodlines.
It's because it doesn't work that way anymore. Our government changed.
Yeah.
Now back when great grandpa Ostermeyer started the town, he was the mayor. He was in charge. He did this, he did that, he helped build it, he did all these great things. His son did all these great things. His son,
And then
aka
came Papa.
Dwight. No, there's Dwight. He didn't do much. The only thing he did was go and fight in World War II. Which was pretty great, but he didn't do anything great for Strasbourg. Let's just put that out there. He went and fought in World War II and handed off the mayorship to someone else. He didn't want to be in charge. And then...
Oh yeah, Frostfish Stick. I forgot about him.
Grandpa was also a state police for the Illinois police. So Dwight, Leela's husband.
Dude, that guy.
And then Papa was born.
What a
Papa
hacker.
flew a desk in the Vietnamese War and the Korean War. In the no,
Mhm.
not the Boxing War. And then Papa is the world. Now Papa, all that's left there is me, and I've done absolute shit because I've been in Kentucky this entire time. Now that I'm back in the lobby, I'm gonna go pee. And we can continue this conversation when I get back. Think of ideas. I got answers for you.
That's actually...
Dude, holy crap.
Man, I have 2 amazing bloodlines. I'm lucky. So there's a small chance that I could either kind of like say that I got
Holy
free
crap,
passes.
that guy's been playing for 11 hours. Sorry.
I have an amazing bloodline. I could possibly own a town or like say a cool thing about a castle. Cause my grandma, she owns like there's like $5 million in junk. she's
I remember
got.
I have, like, my family bloodline owns this, like, it's kind of like a, it's in Ireland. It's some sort of like, it's like a graveyard kind of thing. And it's like, there's like a museum about it and stuff, and it's pretty interesting. Well, still, we make a lot of money off of that. I looked it up, and they make like a couple $1 million a year. Whoa! Yay! A new thing. No, okay. Can Stream hear us? Or...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. Another fun fact is that great grandpa Edward, we'll just call him Edward. He started Strasbourg just before the Civil War started. And he fought in the Civil War. And then Dwight, Leela's husband, our great grandpa, he fought in World War II. Which last time we visited, is Chase even here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the Van Eastern heritage.
Here, I'll do some research for you. If you play Fortnite with me tomorrow, I'll give you some more. I'll give you some information. How about that? Because me and Papa share a subscription for Ancestry.com, so I can kind of look up your last name if I want to.
That's really dumb.
What, that you're Irish?
No, I love being Irish.
I gotta run back downstairs. My babe juice is down there.
Yuck!
Rosie P.
So apparently most of the Van Eastern family lived in Michigan in the 1880s.
So you're from
I'm
Michigan.
looking. Shut up.
Doesn't
No.
Ohio State hate Michigan?
Oh, we despise them and we destroy them every time.
Oh, I agree. I'm an Ohio State fan when it comes to colleges.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Chase, you gotta remember, you're my predecessor. I was an Ohio State fan with your mom and your dad 10 years before you were born.
Man, I can't figure out my heritage now. Why did you gotta do this to me?
Anyways,
By the way,
when we were there the other day, when we were at Grandma's house, Papa took a little metal box and it had a whole bunch of Grandpa's World War II stuff in it, and I really wanted to look through it before we left, but I ran out of time. Because they had me doing all that BS, moving her TV and internet and all that bullshit.
now here's one thing. If one of us was to like get, so how would, if in any world, how would we become like kind of owners of the thing? Like we could campaign for it and make it like not a
Strasbourg?
ghost city anymore. Yeah, Strasbourg.
We'd have to live there. So say I get Grandma left me the house in the will, which I highly doubt she did. There's actually like a 75% chance that she did, but I don't think she did. I think she left it to Papa.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And he'll hand it down to you.
Even though I asked her for it, because she knows it would help. I asked her for it. Say she left me the house. Say I moved into her house and I became a citizen of Strasbourg, Illinois. Now,
I would like that.
Now, Illinois' economy, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. I wouldn't want to live in Illinois. Anyways, but say I moved there, and it was come for election time, I'd run for it. The way I'd run, my campaign would be like, I'm an Ostermeyer. I'm the original person that started this place. I think I know what I can do. Granted, I haven't lived here long, but I know how to help it. I come from a big city that's economically booming, like Cincinnati. I can make this town bigger than what it needs to be. Like, I understand y'all like being a small town, but we need to get some money up in this bitch, otherwise y'all are gonna have to find someplace else to live. 'Cause that's just the way Strasbourg's going.
There were a bunch of old people. You can't be saying that.
Well, I mean, there's that, but in reality, the only
of
businesses
old
they have
people
is that
people.
gas station and that
Oh yeah.
Subway. Otherwise,
If
that
you
town's
somehow-
not bringing in money.
If you did that, could I become your campaign partner?
Sure, why not? You can be lieutenant mayor.
Yeah. Boom.
You gotta be 18 for it, though.
Hey, I still got. Oh, it'll be fine. Cause to be honest, she'll probably give it to Papa, and then he'll probably give it to you, and then
No,
by
Papa's
that
full.
time,
Papa wants the Impala, and he wants the house. What he wants to do is he wants to sell the house as is, so that's about 60 grand. And then the Impala, he's gonna sell the Sebring and keep the Impala. That's his
but
plan.
he could be a male.
He doesn't care.
What an idiot.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to move there. Hell, you gotta think, all the Ostermeyers are buried there. Grammy has moved him far enough, has allowed him to move far enough away from Strasbourg to not be buried there. There's a high
was a healthy
chance
burp.
Grammy and Papa might not be buried in Strasbourg, which hurts me because I want to be buried in Strasbourg. So you know when we go to the cemetery and there's that farmhouse right there?
Yeah.
There's the farmhouse with the barn and owns all that land basically around the cemetery. That was originally Ostermeyer land. And one of great grandpa's brothers got married, and it got lost in his will to go to his brother-in-law, who I can't remember the last name of. So the brother-in-law got the land instead of the Ostermeyers, when in reality it should have gone to an Ostermeyer. So that land around the cemetery should be the Ostermeyers, and that's why cemeteries, the people that own the cemetery, aka the government, the Strasbourg government, city government, is pissed because that person that owns that land will let the cemetery expand. So as people die, they can't be buried there because they won't allow it to expand. Now, whereas if the Ostermeyers owned it, they already said it. Grandma already said it, Papa's already said it, and I've already said it, that if we owned the land, we would have let the cemetery expand. But we don't, so there's nothing we can do about it. Now we can buy the land off of them, but I don't have money, Papa doesn't have the money, Grandma technically has the money, but then when she dies, neither you or me or Jen or your mom or Papa have money. Because I already know when she dies, I have a several $1,000 bond that's coming my way. You have, because I'm over the age of 18, you have a several $1,000 bond that's coming your way. Once you turn 18, Papa has several $1,000 bond that's going his way. Actually, I think his is only a few $1,000s, like maybe 2,000 or 3,000.
Well, it makes sense. He's old. They already settled down.
But your mom and my mom, they have a several $1,000 bond that's not as high as yours and mine. Let's just say that. Grandma cared more about you and me than she did Jen and your mom. So she took... Now, back in the day, before you and me were born, obviously it was for my mom and your mom. But then she took money out of that and put it into ours to make ours bigger, if that makes sense. So we really gotta care for Grandma, because she loves us more than she loves your mom and my mom.
Man, you should just name the stream Loaning the Ostermeyer Heritage.
I've changed it. Ostermeyer Heritage, right here. Anyways,
Nice.
Chase, ready
And
up.
Nolan
I
get
need to
the-
play some Fortnite. I need to get
Okay.
some content in here.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Nolan, are you enjoying this?
What?
Probably is.
I just kind of tuned out when you guys started talking.
Why would you tune out?
Well, because I was kind of getting hyped for the castle, but then you guys kind of let me down.
Well, you
Thanks,
could
Adam.
own it. Would you rather have a friend that owns a kind of good castle or a town that could turn into a city, for all you know?
Now,
Hmm?
hold up.
I know,
gonna
I
turn
know.
to
I'm
city.
If you try to take Strasbourg and turn it into a city at least the size of Effingham, you're gonna get some pushback. Because the farmers own the
Why
land.
don't we just make it
Yeah.
into like the next Six Flags?
No. Because Strasbourg has heritage. It has more heritage than most of the cities. Okay, let me rephrase that. Chicago has more heritage than Strasbourg.
Heritage
This-
big in that place.
Yes.
Dale.
Everyone there knows who they are. Knows your neighbor. They know who lives across town. They know where everyone
Yeah, they are very
lives.
like that.
That's why when I go to Strasbourg, I'm not allowed to vape. When I'm in Stewartson, I'm not allowed to vape. I have to wait till I get to Effingham before I'm allowed to vape, because anyone in Stewartson or Strasbourg would tell my grandma, and grandma will disown me, and yeah, that's not.
And then I would get your several $1,000.
No,
Please
Lucas and
do.
Liam would. Lucas and Liam.
I
would.
know.
No, it would
Try
be.
that.
I know.
It would. Okay.
Well, she has one
No,
set
I'm
aside
back,
for
okay.
Lucas and Liam. Now, when she dies, that goes into my name. So Lucas and Liam's half, well, their account will go into my name, and whatever money we're still going to.
Excuse me.
Misty, by the way.
Mhm.
Those accounts come my name instead of in hers, which that means I have to put money into them, or I just let them build up interest over the years. Which that might be the smarter move. Which I can still put some money into them, but still. They're not that special.
What, your two kids?
And Chase, I know there's enough in yours and mine alone, just together, not separate, but together,
Mm-hmm.
that we could buy maybe a no. If you and me went together, we could buy a big old house. I mean like a big house. Not like a house like your mom has. Like, your mom owns a big house. I have a big house that I rent out. But I'm talking about like a huge house. You know that? Not as big as the house that's on the hill.
Like a castle?
Grandma's. No. No.
Oh.
Well, if we become a good enough mayor and, like, we take care of taxes, possibly. Probably not,
if we
because that's a
if we
big
become
waste. But
corrupt politicians, then yes.
Well, we
yeah.
already settled when we get older, I'm living in Chase's garage.
Really?
We've
No.
never talked about that once, but okay.
Yes, we have. Oh my god.
I don't remember that. Apparently, you're really into that weird stuff.
Well, here's
Honestly,
the thing, is that me and
if
Ekram
you
have been
don't-
friends long enough that we both have a plan that if one of us ends up becoming homeless, the other one automatically has to take the other one.
I would honestly
I
be
don't know.
fine with that. As long as no one doesn't turn into someone who like eats cheeseburgers every day and like turns into one of those 500 million pounds people.
Nolan, you quit.
No,
Nolan,
I
that's
just
my
love
chest.
grenades.
So how much of a chance do we have to like be able to like? Oh, so we have to
That
get
was
the
a nice
house, which is a pretty good chance. And then once you do, man, this is gonna be really cool.
Chase, if I
If
get
it
that
happens.
house, I'm gonna sell it for 60 grand, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to Georgia still.
And
I'm
we're gonna buy a castle.
No, I'm gonna buy a house down there.
Hey, come on, dude.
I'm gonna buy a house in Georgia because 60 grand in Georgia will get me a pretty decent sized house. Which is sad, but true.
Or a small castle.
Hell yeah, bolt action fucking rifle. Yeah.
I would have a question, Adam. If I went through college, would anything like help me go through, like go through being able to be like a senior mayor with you? Would anything like help with that?
No. Now here's
Nothing.
the thing. Here's the thing. Is if so I'm in college currently for computer sciences. I'm getting my bachelor's degree in computer sciences. Now, when I'm done with this semester at Northern Kentucky University, my credits are being transferred to Augusta University, where I'm moving to.
Buy
Yeah, I
a
gotta-
house there, then could we still run for mayor then?
Yes, as long as we live in the town.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take 60% and buy a castle.
Now, you know when you go into Grandma's backyard and you see that farmland?
That's all. I know that.
No. Grandma used
Castle.
to own that.
Ah.
She sold it.
Okay. She is a crippled lady. Makes sense.
And that's where most of our money comes from when she dies.
Yeah.
But
point.
she used to own about 185 acres.
That's a lot of money she got
You
from selling
could
that.
build a
hopefully.
really good castle.
Nolan.
Oh,
Stop
I'm
it.
sorry. Shut up.
Honestly, if I
Nolan, hold on, Nolan. Let me ask you, what kind of
Should I
castle
just
do
major
you
in
think
castle
that we
building?
can get into? Let me ask
I'd
you.
say like a castle as big as the Paris.
No. There's only about 15 feet of wall left, and that's about as big as my bedroom.
yeah.
And then the tower that's standing
Whoa.
there is now. Granted, it's a pretty big tower. It's probably as tall as me and Chase's house combined. If you stack Chase's house on top of my
That's a
house,
big boy.
it is a pretty
I would
big
live in
tower.
there.
Now, here's the thing: is that it has a bunch of holes blown into it. It doesn't have a roof. It has nothing. Our castle is literally half a tower and 15 feet of wall.
Yeah, but we'd rebuild.
No,
You
we
can't because the
wouldn't.
military own it.
The German government owns it.
You have to understand, we own nothing of it.
We own nothing.
It's
guys
just we
talking
have a
Get to
special
visit it.
heritage of it.
Exactly. It's just, that's it. That's all it is. It's just that it's monumental to the Enzenbacher side of our half.
So Nolan, imagine
which is
this.
only 25% of me and
No,
Chase.
I get what you're. No.
Okay then, so you know what?
Well,
If I have enough money, you can make your own little like inflatable castle in my garage.
Chase,
Okay?
let me teach you something right here. Nolan, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Chase, you guys are in what?
I-
6th grade, 8th grade?
We'll probably never see each other again. I know.
You're in 8th grade, right?
No, we're going into 7th.
Okay.
Idiot.
You're going into 7th.
No, you won't.
I don't
close
care.
cousin.
You're what? 13? You're 12. You're gonna be 13 this year. I should have guessed 7th grade. When
I'm
I was
gonna
13,
be a big
I was
boy.
in 8th grade. When I was 13, I was in 8th grade. So that's
Why?
the only
Because you
reason
were
I
a
was.
geek.
No. That's because that's just how I went. When I was 14, I was a freshman. That's just how it goes.
What
That's
year
the-
did
that's-
you skip?
Dude, what the heck?
I didn't skip any years. Everyone else around me was the same age.
Oh.
Then what the
Well, shoot.
heck?
We have a
How
more
did you-
we have a more advanced schooling system here. Our schooling system in Kentucky isn't bad. It's pretty damn good.
Dude, of course.
Anyways, what I'm trying to say,
Hunting rifle. The one gun
I don't remember what I was trying to say actually. But anyways,
Dude!
me and Ekram have been friends since 8th grade ourselves.
Oh my god.
The highest, the like
Golden pistol. Of
that
course.
was very unlikely of us. We should have broken apart at some point in time in high school. You and Nolan basically mean nothing in 7th grade. Now, I don't know how long you and Nolan have been friends. Okay, who has the freaking flare gun? If you have it, please give it to me.
Probably that one guy that's not on our chat.
Nah, he doesn't have it.
Nolan, do you have it?
No.
Chase?
Sorry.
I just got killed by a guy who has golden pistol.
Chase, if you have it,
And
please.
all I had was
I
a
really
freaking
want to
gun.
complete this challenge.
I don't have it. I can send you a picture.
Why do you always try to prove your point so hard?
Why do you always get so defensive so hard?
Honestly, I probably take the most.
You
I
get
don't
the
even
most
know what it's
offensive.
called. Offensive. I get the most offensive. You mean defensive, right?
I mean defensive, yeah.
Yeah. How so?
I'm a very offensive person. If you come at
mean
me, I'll
defense.
come at you 2 times harder.
That's a very Oshmeyer trait.
Yeah, it can be annoying. I understand that, but I mean, people don't
Oh my
cross me that
gosh.
much, so
What
that's
a
nice.
goater.
What a godo, man! I love that.
What a
oh,
goater.
oh, I knocked someone on accident.
Oh,
Oh, it's Guff. I hate
Nice
that
job,
skin.
Guff.
I hate Guff.
I was over by the van.
You see Guff?
Guess our teammate doesn't have it.
Come on! Yes, good. I got a little too excited there.
Nolan, you're gone for good. Unless someone has picked up your reboot van.
Somebody's rebooted my B-boom
My,
game.
my reboot only
they
has
grabbed it.
60 seconds left. Someone pick it up. Now reboot. That blue
this guy's-
tag.
Now,
that blue
here's how
tag
I
is
could-
mine. That blue tag
Now, here's
is
what
mine.
I have like. Okay, here's what I've tried to like picture in my head. What I was thinking is that so like you save up your money and blah blah blah, and then when I get like when I'm going to go into college, if like we have enough money together, it's like we could get a home for. Well, how old would Liam and Lucas be by the time I would be to college?
In college, so you're looking at college around 19 years old. So if you're 10 years older than Lucas, that means Lucas will be the age of 9.
So they'll still be living with you by fall.
Oh yeah, by a lot for a long shot.
That could bring some expenses. Well, I could see if we have enough, if we like save. Well, I have nothing to spend it on, so
Oh
I've
my
been
gosh,
saving up
okay, I just got ambushed
for
by 4
about
people.
13 years.
Okay,
Beca-
Chase, you gotta understand.
Okay.
I'm thinking about
Adam,
myself.
he has a flare gun.
Who has a flare gun?
That's the guy I was fighting. But oh my gosh, they ambushed me.
Oh. What are you thinking?
Chase, I'm being very selfish when it comes to,
When it comes to what?
when it comes to my earnings. So when Grandma dies, I'm being very selfish when it comes to it. And that's because I have a family to look after.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my immediate thought.
And this would actually help you. So if you let me finish.
Chase, I'm going to Georgia.
Okay.
Because it's cheap. That's my financial.
I
that's
know.
my financial situation.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a financial affiliation in a few years.
Okay, if you want to look at my financial situation in
Oh.
20 years, I'm fine
Well, guess
with that.
what?
Because I'll be done with college. I'll probably be living in Austin, Texas. Let's just say that.
Well, sorry, you guys. I'm gonna be a YouTuber.
Maybe.
I'm just,
Maybe.
no,
but
no,
that's
no, not maybe, no.
That's not. No, I meant for me.
Oh, for you.
But anyways, no. My goal is I'm going to college because I want to get in computer sciences. I want to be a software engineer for Apple. That's been my dream since I was a little kid. So that's what
I've
I'm
always
going
wanted to be a
do.
graphic designer.
The
Like
software
to
engineers
come
for
up
Apple
and design video
make
games.
between $150,000 to $200,000 a year. That's just the reality of it, and I can't wait. I really want to make that money. That's my dream. Now, if I become a YouTuber, streamer, or whatever the fuck it is,
You never
I
know
don't
how much
care.
money you're gonna make.
Exactly. But I know I want to get that degree. So that's why I've decided I'm finally in a place where I can do it. I have time. I have the focus, first off, because once you get... Okay, let me tell you guys this. When you guys get to senior in high school, and you guys are sitting at 17, 18 years old, you're going to get this thing called senioritis, where you're going to go to class, you're not going to want to do a damn thing. You can tell me that that's not going to happen, but that's exactly what's going to happen. And then once you graduate from high school, you're going to be like, I'm done. I don't want to do school anymore. Granted, there's those kids that are like, okay, I'm going to college, and they just push themselves through. But no matter what, you're going to feel that way of, I don't want to do school anymore.
Oh no, what I'm planning on taking a year off before I go into school, unless one of my friends are going straight into it and they're going to the same college. Hashtag never gonna happen, so I'm planning on taking a year off before I go into college.
If I were you, do well in school, go for Ohio State. Don't take a year off.
I am doing
Because
well.
I told myself I was going to take a year off.
Mm-hmm.
You see where that got me? I am 2 kids and I'm poorer than shit.
Well, then again, yeah.
Now, I don't know what your parents would do for you, but I know that my mom is poor as shit. So I didn't really have that much of an option. I took a year off because I didn't want to go to school anymore.
I have a question, Adam. Now, I don't know how we got into the conversation or what happened, but I said, like, something about your dad, and then somehow you said, oh no, that's a really long story, we can talk about that later. And I don't know what we were talking about then.
It was probably Cassius.
You were probably
What
asking
happened?
why don't I have a dad? Or like, where my dad is.
I know you have a... No, isn't that Melissa's dad?
So, okay, no. Melissa's dad lives with us. My dad, I didn't meet till May of last year. I met my dad for the first time in May of 2019. And he's useless to me. Absolutely useless. I'm not part of his... I'm barely part of his life. He's barely part of my life. We say hi to each other every once in a while on text.
Well then, that's a big difference. That is a humongous... What did your mom work as?
My mom...
When you were, like, when you were going into college?
Okay.
Sorry, Nolan. I'm sorry I'm taking your kills, but...
What did she work as?
My mom works for
any idea?
Cengage Learning, which is a college textbook publishing company. So that's yay for
Does it
me,
pay well?
and that's yay for you, Chase, because when you get into college, you'll probably still be working there. And we both get discounted textbooks, which is good. You don't understand the price of textbooks. They're expensive.
Yeah, they're
as
like
fuck.
$200. They're so expensive.
My textbooks...
There's so many memes about them!
Now, for my textbooks...
Get clapped, bot.
My textbooks are free. What the fuck? Okay. Mind my frickin' language. But there's a guy over here with a damn freaking flare gun that I'm trying to kill, and he killed me. Anyways.
Well, that sucks.
My mom works for St. Jordan. She makes decent money. Now with this coronavirus shit, she was making about $65,000 a year. Which technically isn't a lot, but it's enough to live on. Because of this coronavirus, she now only makes $50,000 a year. So she makes $15,000 less, and her bills are piling up. And I try to pay her as much as I can just because I try to help her out, but I don't have money myself. So me and my mom are struggling. Anyways, whereas my dad is a pig farmer, he makes upwards of $86,000 a year. He's making decent money. He doesn't do anything to help me, and I'm not going to ask anything to help me because he hasn't known me for 22 years of my life. So that's pointless to me. Now, he is living in the city that I was born, which is Marion, Ohio, which is about 45 minutes north of Columbus. So to me, that's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Adam, I got you a flare gun.
You did? You better.
Yeah.
Do you have my reboot card? If you do, reboot me. Heal up, reboot me, kill whoever's around, give me that damn flare gun right off the bat. I don't care about otherwise.
About otherwise.
I just gotta shoot it.
Holy cow. Oh, I'm lagging.
Right now, as I am this age at this second of time, I think that I want to be an engineer.
Papa's an engineer. He was an engineer for Anheuser-Busch for a long time, and then he worked for Cengage in their warehouse. As a matter of fact, last summer, I went and worked for Cengage, and they kept calling me Mark's boy. And,
Oh, as in your dad.
no, Mark's boy is my grandpa,
No.
which is our
Yeah,
papa.
your grandpa.
They called me Mark's boy. Now, unfortunately for me, I had a really bad allergic reaction to everything in their warehouse, which was dust and a bunch of other shit. And I couldn't work there. Medically, I could not work there. Otherwise, it was good pay and all that. But anyways,
Yeah,
Chase,
that's a good pay. That's like about $30 an hour.
no, I was only making 16, which was decent pay
Well,
for my
still
age.
really good.
Papa, on the other hand, was making $26 an hour when he was working there, which is only a few dollars
Ooh.
more than what my mom was making before coronavirus.
So I want to be an engineer because I was thinking about what's most beneficial. Depending on what type of engineer I become, I could save a lot of money on being
Now-
able to make my own stuff.
If you want to become an engineer, say you get into computers, like you're into gaming, right? Say if everything goes right and I give you this PC in March, like I'm planning on, and you fall in love with it, and you start upgrading, and you want to become a computer engineer. There's 2 degrees for that. There's computer engineer, which makes less money, or there's a computer science degree, which is the degree I'm going for. So not only does that make you a computer engineer, that makes you a whole bunch of other things as well. So you can go on and work for Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, a whole bunch of other companies that work with computers. Fuck, I'm tired. And make a shit ton of money. Whereas if you go for the computer engineering degree, you only have 1 or 2 things you can do. Chase ready up, and you're gonna be making less money. A computer engineer, if you get that degree, only makes between $85,000 to $110,000 a year. Whereas a computer scientist makes between $90,000 and $320,000 a year, depending on what kind of company you work for, what kind of experience you have, how long you've been there. All that kind of instance. So that's what I'm hoping for. I've decided I need to go to college and get this degree. Now I have part of my degree done, so when I'm going back to college this semester is only getting me closer to it. Now I know that I look like the failure of the family. You don't look like the failure of the family yet because, well, you're 12.
And I'm doing pretty well on money for my age.
One, because all you make is an allowance, and what you do with it is that you donate it, and I've seen what you've done with it. I've seen what you do. With me, on the other hand, I buy what I think is necessary, and like my PC, I bought it because I had extra money. I don't care. It's making me money, so I'm not that mad about it. I won't spend money unless it's to feed my family, keep my family alive, or to make me money as an investment. Which, I went down to Georgia a few weeks ago, and your mom got mad about that. Granted, Melissa's grandmother was extremely sick. They were so sure she was going to die. She didn't, but she was so sure she was going to die that we went down to Georgia with $60 in my bank account and spent a whole week there. And your mom got mad about that. Now, I blew up on your mom. I really blew up on your mom. We were joking about that when we were in Strasbourg.
I remember that argument. And then the next day, it's like, oh yeah, I don't even.
That's just how it works. That's just how it goes.
I know.
Me and your
What
mom
did you say you wanted
fight.
to be?
We butt heads
You get-
hard.
I do that with
What'd
a
you say
lot
you
of my
wanted to be?
friends a lot of the time. I do that so much with Gus.
But I love your mom, and I always will. And I think she understands that. But me and her butt heads. We come from two different backgrounds. Which, granted, we come from the same background. She comes from a hick town of Ohio as a cheerleader. I come from a hick town of Kentucky, whereas I was a nerd. So we have two different backgrounds. Where she Chase, you're a nerd too. I don't want to freaking hear.
I am
Ha,
not a
you're the
nerd. There are
nerd.
two
You're the
different
nerd of
nerds.
Yes,
the
you are.
class.
Chase, you are a nerd.
But
Do you have
Chase,
good
am I the
grades?
class clown of the class?
Yeah, I do actually
class
have
con.
amazing grades.
Okay. And do you game? Do you like comics and all that, like Marvel movies? and
No,
all
I
that?
do not like comics. I do not watch
Not
comics.
comics, but do you like Marvel movies and all the good things? Like, never mind, Chase. You and me are on
Like
two
Black
separate
Panther.
levels. You and me are on two separate levels. Anyways, Chase, you're a nerd. Get over it.
Okay,
You'll
I'm
always
an
be-
okay node.
and
I'm
do
an
I know-
okay node.
Do I know why
I'm
your
most
mom,
likely a nerd.
And your mom made you a nerd. That's the thing, is that she made you a nerd. She didn't want you to end up like her.
Ooh, golden SPG.
Well, I mean, she didn't end up that bad. She has a job she loves, and she makes a
She
buttload
didn't
of money.
do that bad when it comes to like college and stuff. But if me and your mom went to high school at the same time, we would have been two separate people. We would have hated each other. Nolan,
I
are
kind
you
of find
okay?
your relationship as me and Gus's. Nolan, don't me and
Oh,
Gus
shake down.
just
Oh, I shook him
bully
down,
each
but
other
when you
so
killed him.
much?
Sorry, what? I didn't
Don't me
listen
and
to you.
Gus just bully each other and be mean to each other so much, but then we end up still
Yeah.
being friends?
But I mean, that's what our whole friend group is like basically
But
about.
it's mostly me and Gus. We butt heads
Yeah.
the most, I feel.
I'm the
most
one who's
definitely.
I'm the one who like whenever you guys are fighting,
Okay,
I'm the
okay,
one who's
okay.
just like I
Here.
say something stupid to make you guys laugh.
Let me explain something to you.
I
Chase.
did not mean to throw a
Chase,
Mhm.
let me explain this to you. You and Gus have the most purest form of friendship. Now, you guys might make fun of each other and all that fun stuff, but you gotta think, me and Ekro, now you guys wouldn't know this, but me and Ekro, we fight 24/7.
Me and Chase fight, but it's kind of like just like
It's not a
bickering.
serious fight.
No,
Yeah.
but we make fun of each other. We hate, like,
You-
if
you
you guys
idiot.
just talked, if you guys just watched and talked to each other, you would think that we hated each other.
Dude, revive me! My gosh, this person is.
If you guys saw me and Ekram talk to each other, you would think that we hate each other. But in reality, we love each other. We've been together, we've been friends for 15, almost 16 years now. And that's just how it is. Whereas I've had other friends where
Yeah,
we were
that is.
nice to each other. We hung out all the time. We were just really nice, and it didn't seem like it was toxic or that we hated each other. And they only lasted maybe about 6 months. Anyways, I'm yawning.
Oh,
Me-
and Chase, I don't know if you wanted to know, but the thing that I want to be a mystery shopper.
Mr. Shoppers suck ass.
But I mean, they
No,
get
no, no,
great
no,
money.
no, no,
Shopper.
no, 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 no. I've worked enough retail. I know the mystery shoppers suck ass. You can go suck one Nolan.
Okay.
Good question, Nicole.
Well, like,
Why does he have
it's
to
like
be this
basically
way?
I'm a spy though, because you get
Nah, no,
well,
no, you want to be a spy.
you get 50%
hold on,
actually
hold on.
shopping
No,
and 50%
no.
what?
No.
What?
No.
Should I be a private investigator?
Nolan,
What?
That takes a lot of work.
go into high school. Complete high school.
I am planning
That's
to.
the plan.
Go to college for law enforcement. Now I might have to get off because Lucas spoke up. But go to college for law enforcement.
He's not gonna go in for law enforcement.
And then
I do like enforcing laws.
and then from that point, now granted, here, you know what? This is what a better plan would be. Go to the military. I don't care what branch. Army, Marines, Navy.
Don't be a
Air
Navy.
Force,
Navy suck.
Navy or Seaman. Fuck the Navy. Anyways, go into the military. They'll pay for your college, and then once you're done, go into college for law enforcement. From there, you can join the FBI because you already have the combat
Ellie,
experience, and then you have the law enforcement experience. Or you can go to the CIA. It doesn't matter. But then you get to be a
I
spy.
think my dog
no
is
matter
having
what.
sleep hiccups.
As you
Yeah,
can
I'm
tell,
not
he
even
doesn't
Anyways,
care
this
about
is
it.
might be my last
sleeping and
match
she's
because
yeah, that's it.
I need a shower still.
No, I want to learn more about Heritage. No.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna be a mystery. I want to be a mystery shopper.
Just be an Amazon delivery driver. They make good money. Okay, we gotta go back to Misty.
Lucas, please go back to
Oh
sleep.
my god,
Until I get a flare gun, we can go to Misty.
Do you
dude,
want Lucas
this
to go back to
the
sleep?
red boy wants to. Yeah, if we gotta land on.
Okay, so I'm gonna land at this house over here. Y'all go to Misty, and I'm gonna go. If I get a flare gun, I'll run to Misty. I'll shoot the flare gun. Y'all go wherever you want.
That could actually happen. I don't see that so far-fetched. Now, Adam, what's the type of engineer that, like, works on cars and just builds stuff?
A car
Like
engineer.
Okay, so an engineer.
Thank
no,
you.
Okay, so let me tell you something right now. I already have enough of experience to where I'm already a mechanical engineer.
I want to be a mechanical engineer so far. That seems to be. Someone got a flare gun.
I got a flare gun.
Shoot it!
I will once I get down to Misty.
I'm just waiting for someone to one pump you and for you to die.
I would laugh so much.
Anyways, I got it.
I
Hi.
so far want to be a mechanical engineer.
Anyways,
What a loser.
Chase.
Sorry, what?
Let me.
Mhm.
There's a flare gun right here next to you.
Well, thanks, Adam. That helps. He killed me.
Ow.
Why did you go quiet? Keep on talking, boy.
Anyways, I have enough experience. So what you want to be is a mechanical engineer. If you want to work on cars, you want to be a mechanical engineer. You don't go to college for that. Let me tell you how I became a mechanical engineer. Because I can take apart a car inside out. You go work for a dealership. You'll let them pay for your schooling to be educated on it. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'd also like to be a car dealer. I'd like that.
I'm certified in Mitsubishi, Chevrolet, Ford. I can take apart
Yeah.
a car if I want to. Now that's where me and your dad have in common. We're both into cars. I love
That's
his Trans
why.
Am.
That's what my interest peaked in because of my dad.
Now here's
I
the
walk
thing.
into that garage, I see so much car stuff.
Here's the thing: is that he's told me if I want the Camaro, I can have it for $1,000, and I want it because you gotta understand. Now you might want the Camaro, the blue car,
Which one is it?
the blue.
Oh,
one.
the blue car? No, you can have the blue one. I don't care.
Now, here's the thing: is that with the blue Camaro, I grew up with that. He bought that car 2 years before I was born.
So you didn't go up with it. That's BS.
I grew up with the Camaro because your mom lived with Grammy and Papa and my mom when your dad was deployed in Bosnia in the late 90s and early 2000s. And what she drove was the Camaro. Now, I've always grown up with the Camaro. I've always been told if I want the Camaro, all I gotta do is give him $1,000 and the Camaro's mine.
Possibly not right now during Corona, because that's his like only way to get around to do his
I know.
airplane.
I know. And they both have admitted to me that the Saab is the biggest mistake that they've ever bought. I personally hate your Saab. I like that it's convertible. I hate the Saab because I don't like foreign cars. I'm more of a domestic person. I love your Jeep Grand Cherokee because I like Jeeps. I love your Camaro because I'm a
Jeep
Chevy
Wrangler.
guy.
That's what I want. Jeep
Chase-
Wrangler is what I want.
Now, I have a problem with Jeep currently, and that's because they're owned by Fiat, which is an Italian company. Oh, I'm yawning. And what they did with the Jeep Wrangler is they put an Italian 2-liter engine in it, and it sucks. If you want a Jeep, you buy a
here's the
Jeep
thing,
from
though.
2014 to older.
Here's the thing, though. Watch this. I found this car. So me and my grandpa, we went to a car, and my dad, we went to a car dealership. I hated it so much because it was just a bunch of old rich people cars. But I found this car, and it's like, it's the perfect car for
See,
me.
now to me, the older cars
yeah,
are
I know what
better.
you're
Now,
talking about.
granted,
Yeah.
I keep buying newer, but the older cars are better to me. There's no computers, there's none this, there's none that, there's none this, there's none that. They're just engine, transmission, drivetrain, chassis. That's all they are. Whereas with newer cars, there's engine, transmission, chassis. There's the computer. There's all these ECUs and bullshit like that.
Bam,
Which
there you
now
go.
I know how to
There it
fix. I know how to do all that. But I hate
That's
it.
the car that I want. It's nice, and I also love how it's like military grade and how it has the military color.
That is
love that.
a
Don't care what it is, I want that. That's
that
what
is
I
a
want.
94 Jeep Wrangler.
That's
Now,
what I
like
want.
the 90 Jeep Wranglers. Now, if I was to buy a Jeep Wrangler, I'd also go with a YJ, which is what you just picked out. Which I love the YJ. They had the best engine, they had the best transmission, they had the best drivetrain. You can take that car anywhere. You want to go driving in the mountains, off road, off concrete? Fuck it. Go rock crawl. You want to go into the freaking ocean? Cool. Just don't go deeper than 5 feet. Go there. You want to go to the desert? Fuck yes. Let's go jump some dunes. That's the type of Jeep I like. Melissa's Jeep sucks ass. I'm about to pour thousands of dollars into Melissa's Jeep just to make it run better. Unless I decide to trade it in and get her something better. Now the only problem with that is I don't have the money to do either. So her Jeep is just a big old piece of shit.
That's what I like to not hear.
Whereas my truck, granted it's only a V6 two-wheel drive, which when you get a truck, you usually want a V8 four-wheel drive, you want all the fancy shit. Can do a lot. It can do a lot. It has 300 horsepower. It can tow up to 15,000 pounds. It can
And
hold
that's
up
just
to,
insane.
it can hold up to 9,000 pounds in the bed. So it can do pretty good. Now the two-wheel drive, it can't go off. I mean, it can go off-road, but you're not gonna want to take it to the ocean. You're not gonna want to take it sand duning. You're not gonna want to take it rock crawling. It can go into an empty cornfield, and that's about it.
But that car in there, that's the car that I want. I don't
wouldn't
even,
mind. Here, here.
and the thing is,
I'll send you the cars that I want, and let me tell you, and I'll explain why.
It's
I'll
just,
send you
it's
the
just one of those toy cars from like the 80s
pictures. Totally.
that have like the face on them.
the thing is that I love about that is that guess how expensive it is.
Your Jeep.
What, the toy car?
A '94 Jeep probably only costs between $5,000 and $15,000.
The
It's
castle.
about $8,000,
Exactly.
and it's in best quality. I couldn't pop the hood sadly because if I did, I would have been kicked out. And I wasn't even meant to sit in it, but I'm like, I can't resist.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a few cars. The first one I'm gonna send you, since I'm dead, is a 2020 Chevrolet 25 Silverado 2500 Duramax. It has a 6.6 liter diesel engine. The reason I say I want that so bad is because it's the best diesel engine to ever be made since diesel engines have been out. It has 4x4. It has 698 horsepower. It has 988 pounds of torque, which means it can carry up to 75,000. It can tow up to 75,000 pounds, and it can put in the bed alone about 35,000 pounds. It is probably the best, and it looks freaking good. I don't care what anyone says. I think it looks good.
Unless you don't send it.
I'm sending it now.
You want to like trucks like that? I could be.
I do. I love trucks. I'm a big truck person.
Trucks are good. Trucks.
I love Jeeps because I've grown up with Jeeps. We had our first Jeep.
Jeeps
We
are
had
nice.
our second Jeep. Oh, and also, do you know what the Toad is?
I do know what the term is.
I actually really like that car. It does not look bad in my opinion. It's a pretty good car. I would not mind having that.
Now, if I was to go race car,
Ooh, golden star in there.
if I was to go race car,
Yeah,
I
he
wanted to
wanted
take a
it.
car out on
He
a track,
wanted it,
and
yeah,
I
you
wanted
wanted
to, race against other cars, just street race. I'd go with this, which is a 2021 C8 Corvette.
Okay, come on, Adam. Give me some realistic cars that you could probably get in, like, if you saved up money. Give me realistic cars, buddy.
The C8 Corvette I could get with money because they start out at $60,000. The 2500
That's a lot of
Duramax
money.
is $60,000. Now in today's money, that's not a lot. But
Holy
honestly,
cow.
if I traded in my truck right now, I could get either of these cars. Let's put that right there.
Damn.
If I traded in my truck, I could get either of these cars or truck right now. Now, if you want to see my dream car,
I swear, if you pull up a Tesla truck.
it is not. I hate the
Okay,
Tesla
then.
truck because I don't think electric cars are the future.
Sun power cars. People on me.
Shouldn't have gotten out right there.
My dream car, which I'm about to send you, is the 1971 Camaro SS, which most people
that's a
look
nice
at.
car.
Now,
That's a
most
nice
people
car.
look at it and be like, Bumblebee from the first Transformers movie, because of course my favorite color is yellow, and yellow and black are the best two looking colors on a car.
I remember that Bumblebee.
Exactly. Now, a 1971 Camaro. Now, technically, if you want to go to the Transformers movie, they had a 1972 Camaro where the body style was changed ever so slightly.
Okay, geek.
But
That's a little geeky.
my favorite car is the 1971
Why'd you do that?
Chevy Camaro.
It's not funny.
So is it? It's not even me.
I am a
You guys
big,
took at my reboot.
fat Chevrolet fan. Where if you ask Papa what kind of car he prefers, he'll say Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
That sounds like what my dad would pick too.
If you ask your dad, he's a big
I wanted to
Chevrolet
rock
Pontiac
myself.
fan. Me and your dad have a lot in common. Granted, that's because I grew up with your dad.
And yet he's still mad at you for stealing my controller when I was young.
I never stole your controller. I don't know where they got that, what they got that. I never.
It was for my birthday.
Which controller did I steal?
It was a regular one and there was a military coloring.
I'm going to lobby, by the way. For a
Okay.
second. I never took that controller. The only controllers I've had is if I had a white one. If you're talking about my Xbox, from the first time I got an Xbox One, is I've had a black one because I bought a black Xbox One, And then I got a white one for my Xbox One S. And then I got another white one and then another black one. And then I got the Xbox Elite controller. Those are the only Xbox controllers I've had. I did not take the one I got you for your birthday. I need another beer and I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. How much does a mechanical engineer make? Wow. $86,000. No, it's a lot of money.
Okay. Now my mom might have taken her controller. That's different.
I could see that happening.
I didn't take it.
Okay. Well, nothing I can change that can make my dad think different.
I mean, your dad can hate me all he wants, or be mad at me about it all he wants. But all
He
I can
doesn't
say
hate
is
you.
that me and your
But then
dad
again-
used to be best friends. Best friends. I forgot to grab a beer.
Idiot.
Well, I have a mini fridge in my room, so give me a second.
So if it's like one of those LED glass light up ones. Nolan.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be done in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because that means I've been streaming for 3 hours. Do you know how tired I am? I've been up
Nope.
since 6 a.m. this morning.
That's a regular almost 14-year-old schedule.
Let's play around.
Okay then. Now think about it. How super do you want to become like a mechanical what do you want to become again?
I want to become a computer scientist.
Could a computer scientist and a mechanical engineer like kind of make a company together?
Technically,
it
yes.
seems
Technically, yes. The reason, so here's the thing, is that I have a background in mechanical engineering. So that allows me to work on cars. I have certifications to work on cars. Where if I get a computer science degree, then I can work on computers. Now here's the thing, is that as time goes on, cars become more and more dependent on computers. As a matter of fact, my truck has about 18 computers in it. Whereas, if you look at my dream car, which is a 1971 Camaro SS, it has one computer in it that is the size of a calculator. And it does one thing: control the speedometer and odometer and the RPM meter, which I can't remember.
yeah, people are getting super lazy and they just want everything in one car.
Anyways, so say we were to start a car company, That's about the only company we could start. Is a car.
That's what I was thinking.
I wouldn't do it as a car company. I would do it as a mechanic shop that also worked on computers, was also a bar, and car clubs could hang out at. Oh, we're
Like
going
clubs.
retail, by the way.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because that's me and Ekram's dream. Except Ekram changed his because he recently went to barber school and now he's becoming a barber. Me and Ekram's dream was to have a bar / mechanic shop that had a parking garage attached to it, to where car clubs could come hang out, get a drink, get their car worked on, and hang out. Because that's what me and him did, is that we were part of a car club at the time. When I had my yellow Sonic, I had that thing built. It was pushing 375 horsepower, and it was completely 100% built when I was done with it before I sold it. Anyways, that dream is dead and gone because now he's a barber. I do have a bartending license, somewhat.
So I have a question. In kind of a perfect world, this is how it might go down. Here's like one of the ways that the perfect world could end up. Cause I love Lucas. I can't say I love Liam, but I don't know because I don't know his personality. He's not like speaking and stuff. But I mean, I'm super excited for when he can bully Lucas.
Me too. In all honesty, me too.
It's gonna be good for both of them. And like one of the perfect worlds for me, it would be, so I would become a mechanical engineer, and you would have your college degree, and you would be working on the computer thingy majig. And then after you sell the house and that, if you get it, I kind of need a gun. Actually,
Now, here's the thing.
Hey!
In order for the dream to work, if I'm catching on to what you're trying to put down, if I'm picking up what you're trying to put down, is that the perfect dream to work, we'd have to live in Florida, Miami, or Orlando. One of the two.
No.
Now, here's the
Neither
thing.
of those.
Is that I want to live in Texas. My dream has always been to work for Apple.
Okay.
And so, I don't want to live in California because I hate the state of California. Nolan has disappeared.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
he has.
I'm sorry. I kind of like fell asleep, but just my mouth fell asleep, so I just wasn't talking.
Anyways, I've always wanted to live in Texas. I love the state of Texas. I'm a hardcore Republican, whereas your mom is not. And she's the liberal. I can see her raising you as a liberal. I'm not mad about it because I honestly don't care.
And neither do I. Da, da, da.
You'll get your political views when you want your political views. Anyways, I'm a hardcore conservative. Actually, if you want to be more precise with it, I'd consider myself a hardcore libertarian.
Big boy fancy world time.
So a libertarian is what Grammy is, and that means that you have views on both the Democratic and the Republican side. Except typically, we vote more Republican because, well, the Democrats suck. I need that.
You can have it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I need an AR.
Can we stop talking about that and can I finish my dream? One of my dream worlds?
Sure, go for it.
Now, so you would do that, and then, you would not go but.
I'll go
Okay.
I'm gonna wake Melissa
Man,
up and take
I
a
just got
shower.
both of them. I'm
She's
so
gonna
good.
be mad, but I'm gonna make her take a shower.
Oh, she can take a shower in the morning. It'll wake her up. That's what I always do. It's
See,
so
now
nice when you
we're
wake up to a nice
Here's the
shower.
thing is that she told me if she falls asleep
Know what I do?
and it's too late, she said, go take a shower myself because I rode Jen's lawn today, so I'm slightly still having an allergic reaction and I'm covered in grass. She was like, if it's too late, take a shower yourself. Otherwise, wake me up and we can take a shower together. which I absolutely love because, well, I love my wife. Anyways, go ahead with your dream, Chase. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Thank you, weirdo.
You'll understand when you're older.
Interruption.
You never know when, if I understand. Did you just move my traction with a mini seal of probably pure drugs? So what will probably, I would hope that would happen. So then, like, we would do that, and then we would, both of those, oh, I don't know
Chase,
how
stop
much.
for a second.
That's really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop boxing.
That's
Mom,
very fun.
Adam's bullying me. Is that literally the reason you stopped me?
Yeah.
I had a reason, because I was like, I barely said 2 words. You could not have disagreed with me then. Okay, so then we do that, and so then don't know how much you regularly make off that. If you get to what you want, then you're making pretty good money. If I get to what I want, I'm making about.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's something I'll tell you. Will you get the fuck
You want
out of my
extra
way?
thing? No, I may not. I will die in here with you. Nolan, that was all your fault.
Anyways. Chase, my dream money is to make thousands of dollars. If I'm working at Apple as a software engineer, I'm not leaving. Now here's the thing, is that you being my cousin, I will support you. You need money? Fuck it, I'll give you money. If I'm making enough to where I can give you some, hell yeah, I'll give you some. But I'm not giving you any before my kids. If my kids ask for a certain amount and I only have this amount, then I'm giving it to my kids before I give it to you.
I should be. Now, here's what could happen. If you somehow plopped, like you were doing well in your job, and like you were making the money, but then somehow you just flopped, I would, like, we would, depending on like where we live.
Snipe that.
Now this is very undelusional. Don't say anything about it. I know it's undelusional, but we would
Delusional.
delusional. And then so we would go. Don't fight with me here. We would go to Strasbourg maybe, and we could like buy one of the good houses because both of those are good paying jobs, and like we could fix it up. And then we run for mayor, and then we make a little company there, and that could like save up the money to like make the town into not a ghost town. And so then we would slowly raise up the population, and then we would have a little thing off that. So we could profit out of that kind of, and we'd be doing a good thing for the city. So that would be good. And so then that would happen, and then boom. It's not that big, but
I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, hold on. There's actually another team to our southwest.
reason I wouldn't find that so hard is that
We need to
I
move.
love Lucas,
We need
I
to
love
move.
Liam,
We need to move.
I love you, and Melissa's fun to be around. It's family, those 2 different types of love.
I know.
Fuck you, Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Wait, that just turned the opposite type of love.
By the way, I get shot on bait.
And then when your kids growing up, like they could, and the thing is that what is Melissa even trying to do? I have no idea. She's like what, a babysitter right now for people?
Nope. She works at a hotel. She
Okay then.
is
Yeah,
basically
You know what?
the big head on
She
campus for a
could.
hotel.
She could very easily make a hotel though. That would actually be really
Okay,
good.
I'm tired. Good night.
Okay,
bye, Nolan.
out of nowhere.
Bye.
I'll be hopping off in here in a minute anyways.
Okay then, I am too. Cause what time's it? It's 12 at your place.
Yeah, it's almost
You are
1
not gonna
a.m.
make
my
your
time.
wife shower at 1 a.m.
I am.
You are an awful human being.
if she doesn't wake up, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on The Office on Netflix, and then I'm going to lay down in bed and go to sleep myself and take a shower in the morning because I honestly don't care.
And so then, Melissa would probably, she would either be a hotel manager and she would like run a hotel business, or she could be the bartender in the little thingy.
No one's gonna
But we
want
would
to
probably
stay in a
have
hotel
staff
in
for that.
Strasbourg, Illinois. Let me tell you that.
I
Strasbourg
can
is
tell
a
you
dead
something
end.
right now.
Strasbourg is a dead end. If you want to start a company, and you want it to be a car company, like while we're working on cars and this and that, you want to go to Miami. Miami, Florida. That's the place to be. I've already done the research. Chase, you understand? You don't understand. I've wanted to become a mechanic in Miami, Florida, and start my own company, work on cars, upgrade cars, give them NOS systems like in Fast and Furious, do all that. The town to be is Miami or
Find
Orlando, Florida. That's where I want to be.
Find them. Then
Now,
just switch the dream and take out the mail ship.
Here's the thing: is that I'm like Papa. As much as I think that Mr. Meyer should stay in Strasbourg,
You don't care enough to actually.
I
stay
don't
in
care.
Strasbourg.
If they want to be on their own, they can be on their own. Our heritage is done. We started the town. The town is thriving for what it is. Why should we care anymore?
Because it's a town and you could be a mayor and not many people can see that.
Be a mayor and not make money. Their mayor
What?
makes less money than I do now. Let's just say that. And I work for Mercedes-Benz.
Why did your voice go down so much? Do you have like the vape smoke in your mouth or something?
No.
Why did it go down about 2 pitches?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, then we would do that in Miami, and then both your kids, they could either come work with us in the mechanic business, or they could work with Melissa in the hotel business.
Melissa's not planning on being in the hotel business either. She's starting school this fall too in about 2 weeks.
Oh, what's she trying to be?
She's going in for social services, so like CPS, or like child protective services, or like a government like type thing. Basically, she wants to go in for child protective services because of the history that she's had. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
She
I
was
don't know
raped
much
as a
about it,
child.
but I
She was
remember.
raped as a child. She was poorly treated. I love it.
By her parents?
I don't want to be that one. Not by her parents.
Okay then.
Somewhat by her parents. But we're not
Oh.
getting into that.
Then why does she? Okay then.
Doesn't matter.
It's a weird story. But that was how it would probably go. So then they would do that, and then they could choose either of those businesses. And I could actually find that being pretty joyful and fun.
Here's what
Don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty good way.
If you want to do it that way, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna get my college degree. I'm already decided on that because if I have to put a job,
Yeah.
I put a job. I don't care. I'm gonna go to college full time.
Well, what I was thinking is that, like, I was thinking you go through your college degree and stuff, and like you start working in that, and then.
Here's what I'm getting. Here's what I'm getting. I'm gonna do what I want. Once you get to age, now you're only 12 right now. When I was 12, let me tell you what I wanted to do when I was 12. I wanted to become
an astronaut.
No, I wanted to be a biochemist, which is what Grammy went to school for but didn't do. I wanted to go into biochemistry, which is biology and chemistry put together. It's the chemistry
I know
of
what that
small
is.
form factors of life.
I know. We do that in science.
That's what Grammy wanted to do. I wanted to do that when I was 12. By the time I was 14, I still wanted to do chemistry. I got rid of the bio part. When I was when I was about 16, 17, I wanted to go into astronomy or be an astrophysicist, which is someone that studies the physics of outer space. And I studied all that. I know a lot about the physics of outer space. I'm not going to college for it because I know where the money's at. I want to work on computers. I love computers. I love gaming. I love what computers do. Now, a computer can range from what I'm playing on right now to my phone in my pocket to a calculator that you use in math class. That's what computers can do. Or hell, it can be in a car. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. I specifically want to be a software engineer. When I do that, I'm going to make money. When you're 18 years old or 20 something and you've gone through college and you've done what you want to do, if you need financial support and I can give it, I will give it to you. You want to start a business? Fuck it. I'll help you, but I'm going to take profit from that business. Now, we can talk about this later because I'm drunk as fuck, I'm tired as fuck, I need to shower, and I want to watch the office. So I love you, Chase, to the ends of the earth, but good night.
Good night. Bye, stream.
Okay, good night. It's been a long night. Thank you for watching, everyone. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you for listening to my rants. I'll be able to hear it in the future and all that fun shit. I'm tired. But y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Peace.